Hey there folks, we're back with the Mardu Artifacts deck. You want to make this deck for yourself? Deck Tech is linked down in the description. If you're new around here, we do a new deck every single week along with gameplays throughout the week. And with that, let's get into some games, see how the deck's doing. Alright, we're against Darth Lex. Been playing against a couple Darths tonight. 67 cards I would like to add, so we're going to lose horribly. We don't have our red mana. That's important to keep in mind. But we have a scrap heap that can lead us somewhere, possibly. Possibly. We just need to kind of see that next land. Maybe. Someday. Drowned Catacomb. We can live with Drowned Catacomb. We can't live with no lands, though, so pick up the pace deck. We need a little bit more than that. We need some sort of card draw. Some sort of lands, actually, is just... let's just simplify this. We need lands. And we need specifically mountains. Red is the secondary color. We'll expect it sometime. This person is pausing heavily at a scrap heap scrounger. So he's probably buying some time to his big cards, possibly. Might be playing big spells. Oversized deck might be running just simply card draw. That is not a good sign. Alright, well, if this is Super Friends, then you may never see this particular deck that we're going up against. If they don't reveal themselves to be Super Friends, well, whatever. So this hand is too good for Cathartic Reunion right now. So we'll just hang on a bit. We'll see what they're trying to do here. Let's see what they're trying to do. We have nothing to bring back Scrap Heap Scrounger, I'll add. Letting it go for 3 mana. We get a 4th mana easily. This is possibly some unusual control. Anguished Unmaking. Well, I mean, that works. We hit him for another 3, guys. Also, guys, we're going to hit him for another 2. Alright, what do we exile? Yahenni's Expertise. Hope we don't need that. Now, Unlicensed doesn't deal the 3 additional damage without the artifact. We'll keep that in mind. Needle Spires, so it is 5-color garbage. Smuggler's Copter is interesting. And the route that we want to go, because he wants to try and target the Needle Spires here, and if he's got the additional land to make it happen, then we want to be able to deal with it somehow. So I'm going to go like this. We're going to add mana to our mana pool. And Smuggler's Copter is not going to use any of it. Son of a... And we'll ship it back. This gives us an artifact. A little less, a little harder to remove artifact. We still have no artifacts in our graveyard at all. An additional land is good. That gives us some additional plays. Let's see what comes off the top. PNLR. Sure. He can't board wipe in the same turn, so this is good. We're going to keep our artifact around. We are at 7 Chandra, so we're going to make sure that we keep a 7 Chandra. And then we can go into nuts things like just Cathartic Reunion into other things. Or Resourceful Return, PI, because they're going to definitely try to kill it here. So what's your solution to a 7 Chandra? 5-color deck. 5-color Anguished Unmaking. And Needle Spires. What's your deck gonna do to solve this issue? Because after this Chandra is gone, I don't care. I'm going for you. It's going with a lot of mana into a Chandra Flamecaller. That's not a problem for us right now. It's going to tick up. That's fine. This doesn't bother us at all. Yeah, that you... whatever. Don't care. Don't care. Resourceful Return will get her back, so it's fine. She is ticked up to 5. I would like to add, we can very clearly get rid of her. Here. And that's the first, that's possibly the first damage, depending on where things go here. Treasure Keeper will get us 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't quite have the mana, although we could Cathartic Reunion Treasure Keeper. Let's get the ultimate. We're going to Cathartic Reunion. And we're going to get rid of the unlicensed disintegrations. We're going to fire 5. This will potentially get us a land. If we get a land, we're good. We get a land. And then we throw down Treasure Keeper, fire off 5. And basically end it with one of these. And completely done there. So definitely a definitely a very simple win with the emblem. Just get the emblem out. Their deck seems to be a whole bunch of well, I guess it was Super Friends, and they were trying to secure the board so long that they forgot that they have to actually kill the opposing planeswalkers in order to win. This deck seems to have some serious game against Super Friends. And it definitely showed it there. Well, it didn't show much there. They were very defensive. Alright, we're against the Caesar Slod. They're on the play. And we got 4 lands, Anguished Unmaking, and Unlicensed Disintegration. And if tonight's luck has been any indication, this is not even close to enough to survive. I'm not even joking. I lost to Exert, people. Exert. Yeah! It's that kind of night. I lost twice to Exert, I should say. The same deck. Beat me twice. One of them was a Mana Screw, to be fair. But come on, seriously? Okay, this opponent's got Take Inventory in Dimir colors. Feels very artifact-y. Resourceful Return. I'm going to go this route and... yeah. I want to land just in case. It looks like it was a good plan. We got the Scrap Trawler at least. Double Scrap Trawler could serve a little bit of function here. So we got Baral there. Doing Baral things. Tapping down for Take Inventory. Yeah, that's some immediate things. We're going to watch out for that, of course. And we got ourselves another Treasure Keeper. Pull out this Scrap Trawler, please. Now, am I going to regret throwing away 1 land? Because then his Censor is very good. If he's got Censor, that is. But, I mean, he's a Brawl deck, so it's quite likely that he's got Censor for the 1 mana counter. Oh! Turn 4 Tezzeret. That feels good. That feels real good. We've got some solutions for that, unless he's got Fatal Push to follow this up right away. So now I'm thinking, how do I want to go about this? I think I want to hold up Unlicensed Disintegration, because apparently we don't have white mana to easily clean this up. I'm thinking Fatal Push might be coming our way, and I would rather... do it like this. So I can still get the 3 off. That was the plan there. These will be good as soon as we have white mana. We are slowed down a bit because Tezzeret, well, we got 3 points off of them. So it's a start. But we don't know what kind of tricks he's up to. The next threat could be worse. Another Brawl. Oh, I feel great right now. I feel absolutely freaking phenomenal. So he's holding up just enough counter magic right now, I would like to add, that we're not going to get anywhere. Scrap Trawler is going to have to be the card. It's not going to get anything, I'd like to add. Yep, that's a thing. Those Ethereum cells always find the fatal push. Always find the fatal push. So he's down to 2 cards. That's something to keep in mind. But they could be just simply 2 counter spells and we're boned either way. Let's see what his follow-up is. We do need a land badly. And I think Cathartic Reunion is going to have to be the card of... Okay, that might change things. Treasure Keeper. Unless it gets countered. It does not. What's your ultimate? 7? 8? 7. Hopefully it won't matter too much. Hopefully we can kind of get to our planes. Our white mana. Any source of white mana. So you're at 6. Aether Sphere Harvester. That's a thing. We can nuke the Aether Sphere. That's something we can do. Well, eventually, if we, again, find our planes. Well, that's just going nowhere fast. Find me. This refurbish is not helping. The anguish I'm making's got to stay. The resourceful... I'm making choices here I don't like. Oh, that's the eventually mana. This is not working out great. So we got to get to the anguish stud making. Because that thing's problematic. And that's a 3/5, so this is not helping in any way. Yeah, we got to keep our artifact around for a bit. We got our white mana, though. Can we take advantage of it? Thopter Spy Network. That sucks. But it is his last card. No counter magics were to be found. We could possibly get somewhere here. But the first target is this right here. And then the second target's going to have to be this. To get rid of these problem cards. He is not swinging. Okay. Okay, we're getting a lot of land now. We had a pocket of no land or not the right land, and now we're getting all the land. That's not good. Let's get one more out. I do not have another plains. Well, that sucks. Alright, nuke this thing. We don't want that on here anymore. And Treasure Keeper can continue to sit by for a while. We're going to make him remove it. And we'll also tag that Aether Sphere. Or we can tag the Thopter Spy Network. It's really... There's no good choice here. It's going to get in with that. Yep. Thopter Spy Network looks to be like the actual right choice, maybe? And prevent them from getting additional cards. As much as Aether Sphere is problematic... We might be able to draw into something else. I would love our recursion cards, but apparently we got all lands in the process, so whatever. We had to get there. Alright, what do you have? Do you have something so impending that Thopter Spy Network is nothing? Alchemist Vial is no big deal. Although it does draw them, yes. So we're just going to have to try and get to, you know, that certain point. Cathartic Reunion sounds pretty good here. We're going to have to hold off on the land. What's the counterspell for artifacts? Is it 3 or 4? I think it's 3. Okay, that gets us some life back. Additionally, it means that we can attack in because he's got flyers, so this doesn't matter. That also said he might have a dumbass Gear Hulk. Let's Cathartic Reunion these lands away. Let's find a more impactful hand, please. Yes. Yeah, I'm going to sit back with this. I have a really bad feeling, so I'm just going to hang back with Treasure Keeper. If anything, it means that Brawl won't be able to attack if he plays another artifact, unless he activates the Vial. He's going to go get something. That's not good. That's not good. What is he going to pick up? Dynavolt Tower. We might have to unmake that as well. Ugh. Have to unlicense this, maybe? Yeah, that's something. Harvester activates, yep. And he could burn his energy on that or Dynavolt, it really depends. I'd rather him have the life gain while we try and come up into our late game here. Solemn Offering is pretty good. And I think that's the card we want to target versus Dynavolt. So that's one problematic card out of the way. We're back up to 17. This is, yeah, he doesn't have the mana for an attack. Let's send in the attack. And we'll attempt to take out that Aether Sphere. We'll make an attempt at it. 10 mana. That's quite a bit. Aether Sphere activates. That's something. Let's see if he fires off some energy and all that stuff with it. Nope, alright. Okay, that one's down. Next! Ugh. Combustible Gear Hulk. And refurbish for if he's got any tricks to play. Let's play Combustible and see if he wants to take some damage. He wants to take some damage, and he took Fatal Push. God damn it. That was underwhelming. But now the race is on, unless he's got something crazy. An additional land, that feels pretty good. Doctor comes swinging over, that's fine. But what's your next card? Oh, we get another land. Oh, that's great. Okay, well, whatever. Declare combat! Okay, now, before declaring combat, I wanted to check the instance. Just for the idiot that might come along. The blue Gear Hulk. Just want to watch out for the blue Gear Hulk. That's all. Okay. Not fearing a kill spell here, because Vial was used. Let's see if there's something truly impactful here. Nope, just swinging for one. We're winning the race right now. Right now. So now we can send in another swing. Not a problem. Another land. Sure. Okay, that should be enough land for when we get our our XX dude, which may or may not come. Okay, race is still on. If you think that your 2 points will do it, your Thopter probably should stop attacking now. Thopter Spy Network, that's a thing. So your Thopter might want to keep attacking right now, but I don't think it's going to get you there, especially if you suddenly don't have a card draw off of it. Metallic Rebuke. I knew they existed, but now I'm going to look at it. It's 3. Okay. So we can deal with double Metallic Rebuke, not a problem. Done. Okay, that problematic card is out of the way. We've got 2 good hits on that. And I think now we can just flat out Fatal Push and deal with this thing. Let's send in the beats. And done! Alright. Well, we beat artifacts at least. With artifacts. Go figure. I know the artifact on artifact violence. Oh, it's terrible. Alright guys, looks like time's up. Thanks for watching. Yeah, I'd love to go into a story about how bad the night was for luck. You know, it was generally turn 3 Lilies on the play, turn 4 Gideons on the play, that kind of stuff, that kind of night. So, yeah, when I say those kind of nights, those kind of nights. Either way, I gave you a couple games. A couple games. It's feast or famine with them sometimes. We got a good one in there at least, thank goodness. But anyways, again, if you're interested in the deck tech is linked down in the description. Whatever. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you later. Take care. Bye-bye.